I'm Zach. This is my forum to the obesity solution and my opinion on if we should put a steep tax on junk food. My opinion is we should absolutely not put a steep tax on junk food because that might be one of the factors of why we have an obesity problem in this country, but it's not the main one. Honestly, if you think about it, when I go to the store and I just get canned vegetables, it's $1 for a can. That's not very expensive. You can make one can last 2 days. And whatever. Well, I think what it mainly is people just don't want to get up and work out or go out and go for a walk or whatever. I do understand how there are some things that, they're bad for you and they are cheaper. Like meat, for example. If you take beef, very lean beef or even an alternative like ground turkey or ground chicken is a lot more expensive than if you get the fatty ground beef. So, and honestly, it's just you can put as high of a price on something as you want. People are still gonna buy it. It's just like look at tobacco, for example. There's a steep tax on tobacco to steer people away from using it. I don't use tobacco, but I don't think there should be a steep tax on it because if people want to do it, they're going to do it anyway. And I don't understand why they should have to pay more. The reason we got an obesity problem is because no one wants to go out and do anything. I understand it's not just their fault. It could be some things with genetics or whatever have you. However, there are things that you can do. It's just you got to teach people self-control, and then some people honestly want to be, bigger than whatever society tells them they should be. Just because you're going to charge people more for something doesn't mean they're not going to buy it. Look at name brand versus off-brand products. Every store's got, Walmart's got their great value. Walgreens has nice. I forget what all the other ones are. But anyway, people will pay more to have the name brand and have the real thing. That's like saying, well, if we charge more for junk food, they're just going to go immediately to the healthier option. Probably not. It might deter some people because of budgets or just because of how much money they're making or whatever. However, people will pay more for the real thing or pay more for what they really want. So just because we charge them more doesn't mean they're going to go for the healthier option. Well, if we just had more education or if we had, gyms that were cheaper or more readily available, like community gyms where people can just come in and whatever, that wouldn't completely fix the problem. However, it could help people get up and start to do more activity, and then the obesity problem might start to decrease. But I don't agree with the junk food because then what if everyone else who isn't obese who wants to have like a cookie every once in a while or they want to go have a bag of chips, then you're punishing them as well, even though they're out there, they're exercising, they're not obese. Just because they're not obese doesn't mean they should have to pay more just just because you think that raising the price is going to solve obesity. It's not fair to everybody else. So if we're going to try to fix the obesity problem, I don't think the price of food is where we should start. That's my personal opinion.